Oh, welcome back, everybody. Welcome to R3 TV. And today is a new day. I don't know what today is about, but it's something about this because that's what I'm trying to finish. It's either something with this, something with this, something with something with something. So we're gonna get something done. I don't know what it is. So I really need to take this out. But today is probably gonna be Rack and Pinion Day. I'm gonna probably get that taken out. Start on the new one. This is done. I'm not gonna do too much rambling, but I have a countdown on my phone. Yeah, look at me looking busted like I do every Saturday morning, working on this car. But I have a countdown on my phone. In 43 days, IFO will be in Gainesville, Florida. And I'm trying to have this sucker ready for the track. I said that in so many videos, but I've never been this close to being done. I mean, like, I'm there. I got you know, this done. The Rack and Pinion is ready to go in. That's really the only thing that's oh yeah, by the way, I put the dust shield on and fixed all that. But anyway, that's the only thing that's keeping boy from going to IFO. So I put a countdown on my phone every morning at 9 a.m. I get a notification that IFO is a certain amount of days away, so I can be motivated to get this crap finished. So really the only thing I gotta do, finish the suspension stuff, you know, Rack and Pinion, all that. The battery is in the back, so I believe I do have to put a cutoff switch in the back here. And that's really it. Put the new motor in, maybe get it tuned, retuned. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I mean, 40 something days, that's plenty of time if I stay on it. So let's get to it. Enough talking, let's get to it. All right, guys, so I didn't record much on this because this is a very messy job. Not too hard, but messy. So I'm gonna run you through. This is the manual rack conversion. Basically, the basis of this is manual rack conversion. You're not running power steering fluid through the Rack and Pinion anymore. So the point of all this is to take it apart and grease everything down so your rack doesn't go dry. You don't have to run any lines, you don't have to loop any lines or anything. So basically what I did, this is the inner tie rod right here. I'll try to run through it real quick. So there's videos on YouTube already. So basically, you bend this washer back, you'll see if you ever do it. This is attached to the end. You bend this washer back, get a 17 millimeter in there, twist off the hold the rod, twist this off. This comes off, easy peasy. Again, I wanted to make a whole video of this, but it's just too messy, and I don't have a tripod yet, so I didn't want to mess my phone up. So once you take that off, you take your valve body off. It's basically these two screws here. You pull that off, which is this part here. It's gonna have fluid in it. You take out your rod. This is the rod that goes to the like in the car. This part goes in the car, and the steering column thing hooks to that. So you take that out, you grease that down, and basically the main part of all this that you want to grease is this rod here that goes back and forward. So you take everything out, you pack it with grease. I'm using Molly extreme pressure grease. I temp. So basically this whole rod is just greased down, and that's really it. So I have everything greased down. Some people, the one guy on here, he made a little plate to stop this from moving. So this is when you turn left, this locks in place and puts all the fluid to that side. When you turn right, it locks this way, puts all the fluid to that side. So if you make that's how much play you're gonna have in your steering wheel right there. So if you make a plate, like a little metal plate that you can put over that to keep that from, drill a hole and keep that from moving. Or you can put washers in another part, which I'll get to tighten everything up. But really, it's not that complicated. It's just kind of messy taking everything apart. But yeah, so I'm pretty much done greasing everything. I'm gonna put everything back together, and I'll show you where you put, if you're gonna do it. Watch the other videos, but if you're looking at this one, I'll show you where to put the little washers, which I believe they go right here before you put it on, to tighten everything, like take out the slack in the steering wheel. But yeah, not too bad. All right, so it's a few days later. I haven't touched the car since last weekend. Well, it was like a week later, but the rack and pinion is done. I just have to put a zip tie back on this piece. But everything is tight, everything is good. As you see, there's no fluid in the rack, and when I turn it, as soon as I turn it, it moves the wheel. There's no slack. Before, when I was doing it, when I move it this way, I can move it about that much, and there was that much play. But as you see, as soon as I turn the steering wheel, it moves. It's nice and tight. So I'm gonna zip tie this up. So the car is only jacked up on one side, so I gotta jack the left side up, the driver's side up over here, take the wheel off, take everything off, pull out the old rack and pinion so I can put this one in. So shouldn't be too bad. Same time, I'm gonna get this put on, waiting for my ground control springs to come, and we should be good. Guys, welcome back. I actually don't know what the last scene is, but I do know that I am in my storage shed today. I always talk about my storage shed in my videos because this is where all my prized possessions are. They're in my storage shed until I get my garage built and I'm in my own house. But yeah, so today I'm focusing on the built motor. I want to see what I need. So before I got the car fixed, it was dumping fuel into the cylinders. Even on this motor, we fixed it on this motor. It was happening on the built motor. So I want to check the bearings to make sure the bearings are good before I put everything back together. Enough talking. Let me show you. Here, doggy. This is the built baby right here. So I just have some headers on here to cover it up. But as you see, Crowler springs and retainers. Before I tore it down, I replaced the valve stem seals, new retainers, everything back, regrinded the valves, and yeah, she's nice and ready. And here I did a custom, if you can see, I'll show you. If you look in here, I did a little port job, nothing too crazy. Just clean it up really good in there. Made some extra space. And just cleaned it up in the back here. Nothing too serious. But you see everything, the valves are nice and clean. No build up, I cleaned everything. Yeah, this is a sleeve block. Let me pull the head off real quick. Better look at the head. All clean. And this is the block. So this is the first time I've seen this block in months. So this is my Golden Eagle. Well, actually this is an OEM. I forgot what this is. I think this is, yeah, this is a Golden Eagle 87.5 head gasket as well. I've not used it yet. Just set it on there. With the head. Let me take this off. All right, here's the sleeve block. I can see it's a little rusty in here because water was ran in the cylinders. So I'm gonna have to clean all that out before I run it again. But as you can see, Still pretty clean inside. All right, as you see, ARP vanes, rod bolts, eagle rods, Aries Pistons 9-0. I do need a new oil pickup that's bent. Need a new oil pan gasket. So I don't want to reuse that. Yeah, this motor is pretty much ready to go. I'm pretty sure everything is good. I mean, had a couple of first startups, even though it was being filled with gas, like in the cylinders. I really don't think I've messed up the bearings or anything. I may just go ahead and take everything apart just to be safe, because it's already apart. All I have to do is, you know, take off the rod bolts, take off the cap, check out the bearings and make sure they're good, and retorque them down. These bolts are brand new, so they haven't been torqued a lot. If I take them off, it'll be only the second or third time they've been retorqued, because of course I plastic aged it and then torqued it down this time. It's ran a couple times. But yeah, I think she's ready to go. You see the cylinder walls are still pretty fresh. Still has the hone on them. The head ARP head studs. And yeah, this is where all my other little parts are for the CB. Got all kind of random stuff in here. Corner lights. Also for sale, I will have, I believe this is a stage 3 clutch right here, Exedi clutch, Exedi, however you say that, clutch I have for sale. Also here, I have some rotors for sale. I will sell, these are the ones that I'm going to sell with the hubs, if anybody needs hubs or rotors with the ARP extended studs. Those are for sale too. You can just message me if anybody wants them. This clutch is good, only has a few miles. This came with the motor that's currently in the car, but I took the stage 5 from this one, put it on my motor, and then that was the one that's left over. Yeah, gonna get this cleaned up a little bit, get that baby back in the core. Also forgot to mention the Kaizen Speed balance shaft remover kit I threw on there, the little block off plate, manual tensioner right here. I'm gonna get a dampener put on here. Yeah, and that's, let's go. And my battery died. So I'm gonna close that video here. Yesterday I was able to get everything pulled off on the driver's side. Got the seat out. All I gotta do now is unhook the racking pinion from the steering column, drop the racking pinion, put the new one in, and that's it. So I'm not even gonna show all that part because that's boring. It's just me under the car getting dirty and doing stuff. So I am going to try to make the next video maybe just kind of like a time-lapse kind of thing again, with me pulling out the current motor and putting in a new motor, because the new motor has to go in and it's ready. And I didn't have the right tools with me when I went to the garage yesterday, so I'm gonna go back today and work on that. So that'll be in the next video. So if you want to see that next video, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and like this video and hit the bell button so you know when I put the next video up, so you can look at that and we all can be happy. We can just be happy. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.